This is a video that might ruffle some feathers. We're going on an adventure today. We are leaving Panama and we're going to try and answer a question because I think we've been lied to for years, for decades. It's been eating away at me since 2019 and I feel like today we're finally going to get some closure on this. Ladies and gentlemen,
hey,
Arturo Venegas.
Mambo number 5. is
1, 2, 3. So we're hopping on an airplane this morning, 2 airplanes actually, and we're heading to a place that we typically drive to. But it's a long drive. It would take us probably at least 10 hours to get there.
I'm someone that if I ever had the choice between conventional or organic food, 10 out of 10 times I went with organic. That includes everything that I ate, and that also includes coffee. Since moving to Panama, since starting in coffee business, seeing over hundreds of coffee farms across multiple different countries, all through Central America and South America, at this point I can tell you, I've never seen one USDA certified organic coffee farm. I've never even heard anyone talk about it. I've never seen one that exists. I've never heard one mentioned when I was talking to other coffee farmers. And everything that I've heard has just made me more and more skeptical. Now this is the thing. You can get organic coffee in the United States nearly anywhere. Every grocery store, you can get the checkout aisle at the pharmacy. Heck, you could even get it at Home Depot. So the question is, why is there so much organic coffee in the United States, but here where it's grown, why does it not exist? That's what we're on the mission to find today. And we're going to the perfect place. We're hopping on a plane right now, and we're going to Costa Rica. Kaylee hates flying. She won't talk to me. She just has to look out the window. I mean, I get it, it's pretty shaky. The turbulence has been pretty legit. We're coming for land. The good thing is after I get treated like we just survived death. So that's kind of cool.
That's how it feels. I have an ego death every time I fly.
Gracias. Enjoy Buena Vida with, Can you explain that one to me, Ard?
the.
But it's with. With what?
Claro.
Oh. Welcome to Costa Rica. Oh, this is what we're driving right here, huh? So many questions and so few answers. Number 1, does organic coffee really exist?
Number 2, what makes a Subaru?
A Subaru. I guess we'll find out. Someone's got a big girl seat back here, huh?
This is the first time I ever discovered that when you travel somewhere, you can rent a car seat through the car rental place. We are forever doing that because lugging around a car seat with you when you're traveling is like the biggest pain in the butt in the world.
Not only that, but we've lost 3 of them so far by forgetting to take them off of the carousel at the airport. Maybe this is what makes the Subaru Subaru. Activate X mode.
So to be completely honest, I had my heart broken about 4 or 5 years ago when we came to Costa Rica, and we actually found out that Costa Rica is one of the countries where they actually use the most pesticides. So although their whole kind of like slogan is Pura Vida and everything's organic and pure and fresh, it's actually one really big gimmick. But it's not to say I can't appreciate a nice grocery store with some local fruits and veggies.
So right now, we just need to start driving up. We're gonna be driving up and up into the mountains. We're going to where the coffee grows. And this time, we're going to where the coffee grows organically. Hopefully in this place, we'll get some answers.
I look like a hot mess on this whole trip.
Kaylee's still riding the struggle bus. You look great back there, honey. I think she's mad at me.
It's always so funny anytime we come and travel to another country to go visit coffee farms. It usually ends up being like a pretty significant drive up into the mountains, and it's really funny how I feel like a lot of these coffee farmers, they kind of like downplay it a little bit. They're like, yeah, it's just a quick drive, like quick hour. Luckily my nausea just set in like 10 minutes ago. If we had to go another like half hour or so, I might not have made it.
We've connected with these guys in Costa Rica from a farm called Buena Vida. And if organic coffee exists, however it exists, the truth about organic coffee, these guys know about it. So we're here to talk to them about it. Look at all this coffee. Every single plant that you see here is growing coffee. This is what we're here for, baby. We are going to be meeting some incredibly interesting people today that are trying to change the coffee industry forever. Why don't you start by just telling us what your name is and what the name of your business is and what you guys do?
Okay, so my name is Callie Mayer. I'm co-owner of Buena Vida Specialty Coffee. I live in Costa Rica for the last 14 years and I thought, oh, Costa Rica is perfect, right? Green. I'm going to go find some organic certified coffee. And to my dismay, I found out that only 1.5% of all agriculture in Costa Rica is organic certified. To my dismay, I found out that 80% of coffee farmers worldwide live on the poverty line or below. Found out that fair trade might not be fair after all, and then start looking into the certifications and seeing that it benefits everyone almost but the farmers.
Gallie's taking us to different coffee farms that she wants to showcase to us, to show us the truth about organic coffee. So our first stop is La Bella.
Jordan.
Mucho gusto.
Do
you want a coffee?
English teacher in San Jose, but he comes a lot to work
so
and help in the farm.
Come here.
Igual mi hijo es graduado de inglés y de música.
Salud.
Salud. Por la madre tierra.
Salud.
So his dad was organic until about, hace 20 años que dejó de ser orgánica la finca.
Gallie brought us to her good friend Arturo's coffee farm, and she wanted to show us how Arturo used to grow organic coffee. He grew organic coffee for decades, but how just about 9 years ago, he was tricked. The local agricultural authority showed up and told him he better spray all of his coffee immediately with these certain chemicals or he was gonna lose his whole year of harvest.
Is that there's a lot of a fear factor. They come and they say, La Roya is coming, is gonna eat all your farm. You gotta spray all this. So, of course, you're gonna spray because you're not gonna lose all your income, right?
It probably has somewhat of in with the chemical companies that are.
Somewhat? Are you kidding me? You get free samples, you get financing, and you get complete technical assistance. Somehow?
Yeah.
All how?
And then they're hooked, right? Because they have to keep buying the chemicals.
It's a
they have to
drug.
keep spraying.
It's a drug. It's like you're addicted to cocaine, except it's herbicides and pesticides. And then we partner up and we told them, no, we're going to invest in the farm and in you. So you can break that cycle.
Mama's going to the bathroom. So they're certified Regenify.
Regenify.
They're Regenify
By Gabe Brown.
certified. But when Arturo connected with Gallie, she wanted to help him become Regenify certified, leave organic behind, and go on a new path. To work towards regenerating the soil, building an ecosystem, using permaculture practices, and taking things even a step further than organic, but without all the bureaucracy that hurt him along the way.
After visiting so many coffee farms in the last 5 years or so, one thing that we know for sure is when you see other plants here other than coffee, when you see banana trees, when you see flowers, when you see other fruit trees around, that's when you know the health of the coffee farm is really, really good.
Some people might be watching this now and thinking, I don't know what you're talking about. I get organic coffee all over my grocery store. There's organic coffee in CVS, in the pharmacy, in Walgreens. I can even get organic coffee at Home Depot. What do you say about that?
I think that our world, Jordan, is filled with greenwashing and pink washing and every kind of washing you need to sell your product. And the traceability is null. The traceability is not there. If you walk into anywhere and have first a lot of organic, there's a big question to be asked. And two, the price. If anything is priced the way it is, $9.99, $12.99, $15.99, there's something wrong. It can't be good coffee priced like that because we know how much it costs to grow coffee.
So I don't really know what we're gonna do, but the truth, I truly believe the Regenify certification is not only more honest but better than the USDA organic certification. It's a matter of finding out how we're gonna transmit this message, how we're gonna let people know and people are going to believe in what we're seeing and experiencing for ourselves.
Good job, Bubba.
Woo! We crushed that road trip.
Give me a high five.
That was probably a good.
I am gassed. That was a lot of driving. That was a lot of coffee. But that's what it takes. Let's see what you got. Whoa!
You ready? To go swimming in the pool. Let's go. Boop. Going to the pool. Going to the pool. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah, we're going in the pool. So anytime we go on these business coffee trips and we take Sade with us, spending 7 hours in a car to and from coffee farms, never mind is that a lot for an adult, but a 2.5-year-old is a lot. So we really try to spend each day doing some things to also fill up her cup as well.
You are lovely.
You're lovely.
No, you love me and I'm beautiful.
So you're saying I'm lovely and you're beautiful?
Yeah.
How you feeling? Is your cup feeling full?
Me?
Yeah. Does your cup feel full? You know what that means?
Yeah.
That's like another way to say, are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy that we did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you happy we went swimming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a quick rest, we slept a little bit, but then we woke up with so much excitement because today we're heading to our first ever certified organic coffee farm. It looks pretty organic to me already.
Okay.
Super.
Just because they're buying your coffee and say thank you.
Wow, that's cool. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you. Ironic enough, this farmer's name is also Arturo, and he's been growing organic coffee for decades.
Nathaniel Lara.
Okay.
So one of my sons has his name.
How many sons do you have?
I have two. One is his name is Benjamin Oak, and the other one is Nathaniel Willow.
So you name them after trees?
Yeah.
There's your coffee, Jordan.
Right here? Take it out here.
There's your
I built
coffee.
it with a friend.
He started organic way before people talked organic. It wasn't a thing.
That's where you're gonna take a nap already?
How much I made.
That's
So,
fine. We'll take whatever you got.
Yeah, let me cheer to an awesome person.
Cheers.
Can I enter? Like I mean, you're gonna laugh. Man, there is a place to enter without paying. Yeah. That's what I did living in Black Congress. Why do you want? Do you want a show? A picture? You want my photograph?
No, we're looking for. I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what we're here for. And this has been this whole journey. We're trying to find real, organic coffee, and we feel like if we aren't here, we don't know, and we only want to put our name on something if we know it's real.
Hey, let's go see a farm.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wait. You know, if I would have met Arturo before getting into coffee, I would have said, no, this person's crazy. The things he said are crazy. When you're in the city and you hear an Arturo, you're like, what is he talking about?
You have one of the best plants to tell you.
This tells you if soil's good.
Hortensia.
Okay, well, how does it tell you it's good? Because it grows?
Because it grows good.
But when you hear and you walk through the farm with him, the ways he sees the cycles, he sees things that we cannot see.
Yeah.
Because he lives the farm.
When I envisioned organic coffee farmer, Arturo, the guy who owns this farm, this is exactly what I envisioned and more.
You better run! Coming to organic coffee farms reminds me so much of when I was first introduced to even the whole concept of organic, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and just like, of course, you want your coffee to be organic. This is something you're consuming just as you would want as much as your food that you're consuming every single day to be organic.
So every year you have to get a certification.
And not only that, every year the government send us a dude that is not gentle. Boy, I'm gonna be direct. Asshole that use chemicals. I want to produce a lot of coffee without regulation. Nobody wants them here, and it's the state. They don't want to benefit organic farming in the country. Who told you this country is really green? It's the one that uses more pesticides per farmer on the planet.
Right.
Yeah, it's all being told right there. Man, it's the problem with that I'm telling you. I want you to go sell the coffee Go tell the truth.
Yeah.
Go tell the truth. It's better. It's better. If somebody walks out of the place because you told the truth, some tree will come in. Hey, it's an institution and it's my country. The e-cafe should be here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm here waiting.
Yeah.
Costa Rica, man. Y aguanten 3 semanas o lo que sea necesario. Jordan, un honor.
Gracias, Arturo. I feel like our heart's broken a little bit because we thought that this was going to be our organic connection. And we just found out that he doesn't have the certification. And we want to support this guy. He's had the certification every single year, the organic certification, and he hasn't gotten it yet this year. And because of that, we can't put an organic label on it. We can't put the USDA organic seal on it, or we get fined $10,000 for every unit that we sell of that. We put the word organic on it if it doesn't have the certificate, even though it's grown organically. The bureaucracy seems to be the problem here. It just costs so much to get the certification to grow less coffee. It just feels like everything's stacked against them. And that's kind of why you see just massive coffee farms that have the certification, because it's just too much for the little guys. So what's more important, the having the certification or having it actually be organic? Would you rather sell a coffee that's actually grown organically that doesn't have the certification?
For sure.
Or would you rather have a coffee that isn't grown organically but has a certification?
Do you think people trust us, or do you think people trust the label?
I think people trust us.
I think people trust us. And we're not only seeing through intentions, but also, this may sound a little bit corny and out there, but we're seeing through spirits. You don't see them being greedy or all about the money, or
you see their house and it's like,
you see their house.
yeah.
You see where they're at. This is the people you want to help.
Yeah.
I don't even and I might be wrong by saying this, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off. But I want to buy from this guy regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanna put money in his pocket.
You guys, we are exhausted. That was a lot of travel in a very short amount of time, but now we're boarding a plane. It's time to get out of Costa Rica. We have learned a lot. So we're ready to get home with everything that we've learned. And someone is so excited to fly, and that is Sadie. She's stoked.
She just knows that the only time that she's allowed to play her iPad games is on the plane. That's literally the only time ever.
So a lot of you guys are probably thinking that we're going back to Panama right now, but you would be wrong. We're not going back to Panama. We just landed in Boston. We're back in the United States.
Welcome to Boston.
This adventure isn't stopping. We still got a long way to go, but now we have to go from Boston and drive 4 hours north up to our coffee shop in Vermont.
The last time we were doing this drive up to Vermont, it was actually snowing outside. So it's a little bit of a different drive today. We've kind of gone through a lot of rain, but it's just breaking through now, and everything just looks so lush, so green, so beautiful.
Every time we drive down this road, right as we're going around the bend and we see the roastery, it just pumps me up. I just get so jacked up because we spend so much time working on this business from Panama, and this is like the heart of it right here. One of my favorite things about coming back here is walking into this building, because this is our baby. This is our second baby. But this time, usually when we come back to this building, it's like a time for celebration. And this time we feel that, but it's just like a little bit of a little bit of a letdown. It was our goal to come back here and officially launch our first USDA certified organic coffee. So many of you guys have been asking us for this, and we went on this trip doing everything that we could to get our hands on it, and we couldn't find it. But at the same time, I felt like we met so many people that we want to support and that are actually doing the right thing. Like, they're actually growing organic coffee for the reasons why you want to buy organic coffee, but they just don't have the certification. They can't get the certification just because of bureaucracy. And at the end of the day, we looked at each other and we were just like, hey, listen, this coffee's grown organically. Let's just buy it anyway. And let's support these guys anyway that we built this relationship with. But here's kind of the catch of this whole thing. We can't say the word organic or we'll get fined. Definitely not organic, just so we're covered.
We have the trust of our best friends in this business, and we carry that with a bunch of responsibility. And the last thing that we want to do is put the word organic on a bag and get in trouble. So this coffee, it's definitely not organic, I promise. Even though it kinda is.
No, it is, but
So we put the farmers right on the bag. We have definitely not organic, and we have beyond organic. Definitely not organic is a tribute to Arturo, who's growing coffee organically in the mountains of Costa Rica with so much passion and love. And beyond organic is a tribute to the other Arturo, who's growing coffee with a regenified process, which is about regenerating the soil and not going the path of the USDA organic, but trying to create a new way. Definitely not organic is dried with what's called the honey process, and it makes the coffee taste like honey and chocolate. And beyond organic is for those of you out there that like darker roasted coffee. It tastes like dark chocolate. These are amazing coffees that are grown with so much love and roasted by our team, also with so much love. So if you guys want to check them out, the link is down below in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting us, our family, our small business, our friends, everyone who's involved in this journey and this adventure and in this business. And a huge part of this business is all you guys.
thanks you guys.
Because without all of this wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you guys for following along. Check out the coffee down in the description below.
We love you guys so much.
And we'll see you on the next one.